Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my skin routine, the products I use, as well as I'm going to throw some extras in there for things that I use when I want like a really good clean of my skin. Also things that I use to, I wouldn't say purify, more like refresh my skin after I've given it a rough go for a while. So if you want to see what I use on my face for my skincare routine and my extras, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys just for a couple of minutes about my skin before I get into the products that I use. So going back, when I lived in BC, we lived there till I was just about 13, I want to say. I think we may have moved after I turned 13. But I had bad skin. Like, I think I hit 10 or 11 and all of a sudden I was getting pimples and blemishes, and I was very self-cautious about it at such a young age. I felt like it made me look very ugly. I had people commenting saying, oh, it looks like you have chicken pox, and for a young girl, that's not something you want to hear. So I started using makeup at a very young age to cover up my skin. It wasn't until I got older that I realized that I didn't want to use makeup as a crutch or a way to hide my skin or cover up something that I felt made me look ugly. Makeup is now something that I love to use because it's just fun. I find a face is a blank canvas, and I love creating on my skin and having a good time with that. So it's not something I use anymore to cover up my imperfections. So moving on past that, we moved to Alberta, and with the weather being a little more dry out here, like the air is drier, it's not so humid as it is in BC, it did help a little bit, but it wasn't enough. So I did have to start using Proactive, and I was using that multiple times a day to help my skin, and it did wonders for my skin. Now I know it's not for everyone, but for me personally, it really helped me out. So that was something I used to help my skin. Unfortunately, you think I would have learned after using Proactive for a while that a skincare routine is something that is very important for your skin, period. And I did not learn from that skin journey, so call it. I think it wasn't until maybe, I don't even know, I want to say maybe 6 months ago. So I'm 26 now, and it was only 6 months ago that I figured out, wow, if I'm going to keep wearing makeup like this, I need to do something to help myself out. So my skin is a combination skin. I have dry areas and I have oily areas. Now my chin gets oily, my upper lip gets oily, my nose, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it in some of my videos. You can even see it a little bit right now in this area here. I have terrible pores on my nose. You can see them all the time, and I hate that. I think if I was ever to get Botox, it would be in my nose. But I also have very dry, I'm really dry up here, so it's not even my T-zone. It's specific areas of my skin that are oily and dry. So up here it's very dry. Right around here it's probably a little more oily and dry. It just depends on the weather that day. And then my eyebrows, I have terrible dandruff in my eyebrows, so I have some things I use to help me out with all of that. So first we're gonna start with makeup wipes. I personally go to Costco and I get the pre-moisted towelettes from Kirkland. So they just come in a bag like this. I think you get, I want to say it's something like 8 or 12 of these packages in the box. I don't just use these wipes when I'm taking off makeup. They are great for that. I do find though I usually have to use 2, which is fine. Whatever pulls majority of the makeup off is great. But even after a shower, I'll take a step further, even after my skin is clean, even if I haven't worn makeup that day, and I will use one of these towelettes just to try and pull out any extra dirt that might be in my pores or under my skin. That is helping my skin. And I absolutely love these wipes. So if you're looking for a multi-purpose wipe, that's good for cleaning out your skin when you haven't worn makeup, or for something to remove makeup. Those are great. My go-to, they're very inexpensive as well. And then for an exfoliating scrub, I do use the Clean and Clear. This is the Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub, and it gently exfoliates to clean deep down to the pores, and it has a cool and refreshing tingle is what it says on here. It's a pretty minty feeling on your skin, if that makes sense. And I do get quite a bit of a tingle out of that, and I do find sometimes it's very irritating depending how sensitive my skin. I know me personally, when I'm on that cycle of the month, my nails are more sensitive, my skin is more sensitive, so I do find that this scrub sometimes can be a little irritating. However, though, it's got the exfoliating beads inside of it, and they are amazing. So when I am having a really bad dry patch go with my skin and it's really dry up here, or I have got really bad dandruff in my eyebrows, I love using this stuff to help exfoliate all of that, because it gets all of the dead skin off, it gets all of the dry skin off. My skin feels very refreshed and better. Probably use this, I'm gonna say about 4 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. I will scrub my face with this stuff, and it's definitely helping out. I probably use this for like 1 to 2 minutes. I'll get in there and like really scrub it. Even my eyebrows, I will scrub really hard with my eyebrows just to get any of that extra dead skin off, because it's your face and it's skin, and you're gonna have gross, nasty, dry, dead skin on there. So this stuff is great if you're looking for something new. So this is a face serum. It's by A Clean Understanding, or ACU. My mother-in-law actually makes this stuff, and I love it. This is great. I don't necessarily use this under a moisturizer or makeup. I don't think, I'll have to try that. But after I've gone ahead and wiped my face with these wipes, and then I go in the shower and use my Clean and Clear exfoliating scrub, and I come out, one thing I want to note too, I do not drag the towel down my face. Like, I do not scrub my face with a towel. I will pat dry it. I will apply this afterwards, and it is so hydrating. It is the most hydrating formula I have ever used on my skin. It is great. So now for my extras. I don't know about you guys, but like, I've got one right here right now. So it's a pimple under my skin, and they are the worst. Or like, you'll get a tiny one, you can't get your fingers in there to pop them. Maybe TMI if you guys are grossed out by popping pimples. Maybe just skip this part. Okay, so this is what I'll use. This is the little tool that I'll use to pop pimples. What I'll do with this is I will press it into the area. Say for example, there was just one right here. So I will press it so that the pimple is in the middle and push down, and it pops it. It's not very painful. It is way faster than using your fingers. And then about, I'm gonna say around Christmas time, I got a bunch of samples from Sephora, and one of them was a Laneige sleeping mask for your lips. And I was like, oh, I can't be that great. Like, whatever, a sleeping mask for your lips. Okay, just use chapstick. This stuff is amazing. Like, your lips feel a little gross when you're going to bed because it is a little heavy. It is super sticky. But I promise you, in the morning, your lips have soaked up all of the nutrients and everything that's in there to help hydrate your lips. My lips are so moisturized in the morning. So I went and bought a massive bottle, or a massive container of it. It's gonna look small on my hands, but it goes such a long way. Like, a little bit goes forever. So I got the Lip Sleeping Mask by Laneige in the little pink container. Okay, this one is in the flavor grapefruit. It smells so good. Like, oh my god, I could eat that. It smells amazing. And it tastes really good too, I'm not gonna lie. But I've been using this for, I think, thinking of when my sister's bachelorette party was, I think it was, I want to say February 24th. So I bought this then, and it's May 4th today right now, filming this today. And that's how much I've used since I got it. Like, I haven't used very much at all, and I probably use this even 3 times a week. So if you guys are on the market for something to keep your lips nice and moisturized, Laneige is the way to go. And because I was such a big fan of the lip sleeping mask, I got the water sleeping mask. So this stuff comes in quite a large container. It doesn't really smell like anything. No, it doesn't really have a smell to it, but this is what it looks like inside the container. As soon as we got back from Mexico, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I've posted a few videos since we've been back, and my skin just broke out so bad when we were there. It was awful, and I kind of wish I didn't pack anything, because I was like, oh, it'll be a week, it'll be fine. No, I think next time we go to Mexico, I'm going to bring a little container of each thing that I use to keep my face clean and moisturized. I think the only thing I brought was makeup wipes, and I should have brought more than that, just to not just keeping my skin clean and moisturized, but also maybe to have protected it a little better as well, because I broke out. I broke out so bad. It was awful, and I think I'm still kind of getting back into the zone since we've been there. But those are 2 sleeping masks that are awesome. You wake up in the morning, skin and lips are very hydrated. I absolutely love them. I was gonna do a review video on them. I might still, just to talk a little more in depth about them, but yeah, for now, those are great. Next, my mom got me this refreshing citrus scrub cleanser by OLAY, Total Effects 7-in-1. This stuff smells like oranges. Like, I just want to smell everything. Can we just like do a video where I just smell all of my products? It smells like oranges. Yum. The total 7 effects that are provided in this bottle are deep cleansing, skin refreshment, fine line appearance reduction, pore appearance refinement, gentle exfoliation, healthy looking radiance, and a gentle purification. For a complete anti-aging regimen, use Total Effects 7-in-1 moisturizers and treatments. I think I used this stuff for about a month, and don't get me wrong, I like it. It is really great for a gentle scrub, but like, honestly, I prefer my clean and clear. As much as it irritates my skin once in a while, it is definitely a better scrub. It does have more of that deep action cleaning. I do prefer the clean and clear. I think it does a way better job if you're looking for something that's deep cleaning. If you have really sensitive skin though, and you're looking for something that does a gentle clean, maybe try the OLAY 7-in-1 Total Effects. And again, it is the Refreshing Citrus Scrub Cleanser. So those are my 2 scrubs. And then, I wanted to try this so bad. The whole internet, I swear to God, blew up when this came out, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. Can't be that bad. So this is the Suction Black Mask that is supposed to pull all the nastiness that's up in your pores. So this one is by Lucky Fine. I actually just got this from Showcase. So if you guys have a Showcase around you, they might sell this black charcoal mask. I think I had it for a couple of months. I hadn't done a mask in a while. I used this stuff and it pulled so much out of my nose. It was so gross, but I felt great because I was like, awesome. Like, it did a deep clean. That's perfect. So I typically use it on my nose. I'll put it a little bit under my eyes. I don't really have bad pores here though. However, I do use a lot on my chin. So I will go and like Batman my nose, my under eye, and I will go for my chin. It's a little painful when it's like in this area, like my nose. Like, your nose is a pretty, for me personally, I find my nose is very tough. My nerves aren't so bad there, and it's not bad on my chin either. But man, when we got into like this area here, I think one time I'd spread it a little too far down my cheek. It hurts. Like, they are not being over dramatic in their videos. It sucks. So if you guys are going to use a peel off charcoal mask to clean out your pores, keep in mind you got some peach fuzz down here, and it's really not going to feel good when you rip this off. So if you're looking for something to clean out the nasty junk inside your pores, typically on your nose, this is the way to go. And then lastly, this is one of my favorites. I don't use it enough, and I really should. But this is my Sephora Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying. And it is zinc and copper. So this is the container that it comes in. It's beautiful packaging in my opinion. So you get 60 milliliters in here. I paid $25 for this and I still have like a lot. I haven't used very much of it, but it smells like the earth. Like, have you guys ever, like, probably not, but as a kid you probably like picked up dirt and like made mud pies or whatever and played with it. It literally smells like dirt. Like, you gotta be okay with it smelling that nasty, but I even like the smell of this. I'm just gonna do a video where I sit here and smell makeup for you guys. Oh, fresh. Mother Earth smells amazing. But this stuff is awesome. So when I put it on, it goes on like a mud mask, goes on really dark, dries down to like super light gray. But the cool thing is that I can see the areas that it's attacked when it's doing its job. So when I'm getting like that purifying clean of my skin from it on my pores, I can literally see it, like my pores coming through the mask, where the mask has gone into my pores and trying to clean it out for me. So smells like dirt. I personally like it, but if you don't, I wouldn't do it. But it's not too bad for like a pretty high-end mud mask. I would say it is very comparable to Glam Glow, and I love Glam Glow. I think they're awesome, but I'm always trying to save money, and Glam Glow is hella expensive. Very affordable, pretty well high quality mud mask if you're on the market for something. But yeah, so that is everything I use on my face to give it like a really good clean, or if I want to go that extra mile and just really hydrate and rejuvenate my skin. Those are all the products I use. The first three that I mentioned, they are my weekly, almost daily use items. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and share. As well, you guys feel free to follow on all my social medias. They will be in the description box below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.